quick little update on the 90 then, before we get started on this. I've had a couple of things to do on this. I've done the Aero 23 mirrors, which you probably saw the painting in the last video, and I didn't like them at first, but they're growing on me. I think the point is that I need to get some kind of colour matching going on, so I'm thinking about vinyl wrapping that door and the roof and the boot so it's all glossy and that. But yeah, they're looking alright. Inside, not a lot's changed, but I have finally fixed these rear belts in, so they're pretty decent and they all match, which is obviously good. But it's looking nice inside, just a bit messy in it, but I think that's pretty standard. So I do from the back. These are all tied in to the middle harness points, and yeah, looking good. And then got this rear spoiler, roof spoiler, that I got from a guy in Ireland who makes them. I think his surname's Moran, I can't remember. But that's growing on me. It wasn't my favourite thing at first, but now it's on, it's all good. Yeah, fitment wise, spot on. Went to IA Motorsport a while back and had them do the alignment on there, and also did a little bit of geo setup so that all the ride height was good and the geo was just good for a bit of, you know, fun street or whatever. So I drove up to Liverpool with the wife, and we got these rear bench seats for the 100, and also I ordered off Amazon I think it's like a 6-pass cooler from Mishimoto for the power steering. That ain't got anything plumbed in yet, so that's going to be, in fact no, it's not power steering. Well, it can be for power steering or Hydrofan, I haven't decided yet, so it's one or the other. But I'll probably just get another one for either one, whichever one I don't do, basically. So that's just a standard thing. I've got the same on the 90, just for the Hydro. The 90 had the factory power steering cooler line on it, so that's just stayed in, and then I put one of these in for the Hydrofan, because obviously that'll be running quite a lot regardless of what you're doing, so it's just nice to keep that oil at a healthy temperature. So yeah, there was that. The reason I went for Mishimoto, I'm not that fussed on Mishimoto, but on Amazon and eBay, all the other types of rad, exactly the same as this, were the same price. So I thought I'll just go for Mishimoto because it's the name I know. But it's probably from the same place as they all are. But hopefully, based on their reputation, it'll be good. Anyway, so that's that. Seat wise, I've got the rear and the back, sorry, the rear and the base for 125 quid off a guy in Liverpool. His name was Kyle Armitage, so shouts to Kyle, thanks for that. And I didn't realise how cool these particular ones were compared to the 90. I've got all this stuff in it, and also another steal, I've got a centre console. So I also got this centre console from Kyle as well. Thanks Kyle again for not ripping me off. And I didn't realise how cool these are. All you people with 100s, got all the decent shit. Didn't know they did all this stuff. Got all this space in here. Got an ashtray and cup holders. What? Oh yeah, I've just been reminded this ECU connection from non-VVTi to the 100 Mark II, which is obviously a VVTi. I found some diagrams online for the pinouts for that, but I just don't know how to go about it yet. So if anyone knows either of an adapter that can go from non-VVTi to VVTi, so the ECU is non-VVTi, I need to connect to the VVTi set up in here. If anyone's got any ideas on that or any links or whatever, I've found the pinout diagrams like I said for both. What I don't know how to do, or the correct way to do it, is to connect those two items together to get them compatible. So that's something that I want to tackle soon, because as soon as that coolant sensor comes for the rad, I'm going to grab all the fluids, do a double check on all the wiring, and then hopefully get a start up, which is progress, isn't it? So that's the plan. Anyway, right now I'm going to test fit this center console. I don't think it's going to get fitted today. I thought it would be, but the trouble is I haven't put the shifter in, and this has got to go in as well, and I can't do one before the other. In fact, I could do that before that, but I can't do those until I've had a look at them. I want to put the center console in and have a look anyway, so let's do that. Just realised I've still got my pastries outside. I ain't had breakfast yet, baby. Right, so this goes, I don't know, let's see if we can come out of this car. Right, so this must go here. It goes way back. Is that for that? Shut up. How does this fit? Don't understand. Missing a section between there and there. Left. Anyway, not fitting this driver's seat until I have sourced the brake pedal, because I remember the struggles of fitting a brake pedal with no help with the seating. Actual nightmare. Just like this is. Right, that's sorted. Let's see if these are as easy to fit as the 90 ones. One thing I can say about the 90 and the 100, the seats are spot on. Right, we're back home now. Having a look at this Hydrofan reservoir. So this is the same as a standard PS reservoir, but I don't know why it's different slightly. The port seems to be coming out the side of this instead of the bottom. I don't know if that's just must be off something else. Anyway, so this is the intake. Turn it off. So this is the bracket I made for it. It just wedges in there. Solid paint job, and there's a bolt missing, but who cares. So that's going to come off, just so we can have a look at getting this in. So this is the OEM line option, so you can basically have OEM lines, believe it or not. Right, that's that off. You can see it's my nice vice bent simple thing. Everyone going for this fancy stuff. If you're just building it to get it running, just do that, mate. It's lasted for years already. Cost me nothing because I cut it off an old transit door. Boom boom. Anyway, that's it, nice and open now. I'm gonna get this other reservoir. I was just looking at the length of these two pipes, and these hoses, I don't think they're gonna reach the bottom of this because it's so much further down. And even if I have it up further, I've got no extra on that cooler line there, so that will be out the window really. Wondering if I just make a simple bracket and pop it here somewhere. So I'll just loosely put in the air filter, and I'm left with a bit of space here. I've got a few of these left over from a solar panel install I did a while back, and I'm thinking there's a nice little bit of strut there. Slip one of these in here like that, grab the reservoir, and I'm thinking chuck it in there. Yeah man, it fits, so I think that's where it's going to go. Just got to check, I'll try and show you that there's space at the bottom in there. It's not even showing up, man. Kushti, that took ages to get those clamps on, but they're on. If anyone is getting one of these reservoirs, just remember that it's slightly bigger in diameter on the clamp, so if you have issues, just persevere, it will go on. Just needs a little bit of lubrication. Anyway, I'm going to pop this into position now. Well, that was an actual wrestle to get that in there. That bigger hose, don't want to bend at all, it's a proper oil hose, that one, so it's a bit dramatic, but it's in there now. Just going to fill her up and then fire it up and see if we've got some good circulation. So that's it, job done. Now I can get the PS reservoir that was over here and take it to the JZX100 Mark II build, and then we can chuck that on for the Hydrofan we got on there.